It's Wednesday, October 3rd. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news, Kelowna will host the 2020 Memorial Cup. Western Hockey League Commissioner Ron Robison made the announcement in Calgary Wednesday afternoon. Kelowna beat out Kamloops and Lethbridge for the right to host the 2020 event. It's the second time Kelowna has hosted the CHL Championship. The Rockets won it all as host in 2004. A warning today from the city of West Kelowna. A fake Bylaw ticket was found in the Sunnyside neighborhood for putting garbage out on the curb too early. The notice illegally used West Kelowna identifiers and was issued by Officer RBG. The city says authentic notices contain the name and contact information of Bylaw officers and typically have an infraction ticket attached. Dirty Laundry Winery in Summerland estimates it will sell fewer bottles in grocery stores as shelf space previously reserved for BC wines will soon be shared with U.S. imports. Director of Sales Paul Soller doesn't believe it will be devastating, but says that there will be an impact. BC's wine industry will soon lose its advantage of dedicated grocery store shelf space as grocers will have to make room for out-of-province offerings under the new NAFTA Part 2 trade pact. Conservation officers have captured another cougar in the Lumbee area after it killed 2 goats. Mika Neller said cougars cannot be rehabilitated and have to be euthanized once they become accustomed to killing farm animals. Unfortunately, he says it's becoming normal between there and the outskirts of Vernon, Armstrong, and Enderby, where goats, sheep, or miniature horses are killed because people refuse to put them in a locked shelter or a barn. A number of flights in and out of Kelowna International Airport have been delayed due to weather elsewhere. Flights from Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, even Seattle have been delayed. Jessica Hewitt, communications advisor with YLW, says yesterday's Alberta weather has impacted flights today, which have then had a ripple effect on subsequent flights. Parts of Alberta, including Calgary, hit by up to 40 centimeters of snow. Kelowna resident Robert Pierce is all set for early retirement with $500,000 in lotto winnings. Pierce matched 5 out of 6 numbers in the September 20th daily grand bonus draw, winning $25,000 a year for life. He opted to take the lump sum option of $500,000 and start enjoying life immediately. Pierce says he can now live stress-free. Penticton's Brexit pub has received approval from the city to stay open until 3 a.m., filling a gap in local nightlife left by the closure of the Mule. City Council unanimously approved the decision Wednesday evening, disregarding staff and Downtown Penticton Association recommendations that closing time be capped at 2 a.m. Pub owner Martin Lewis strongly disputed the assumption that his establishment would be targeting drinkers leaving the Barking Parrot at 2 a.m. A woman struck by a vehicle on Penticton's Main Street has been rushed to hospital. Emergency crews at the scene say she was conscious but has significant injuries to one foot. Witnesses reported seeing a black truck, which has remained at the scene, hit the woman who was in a wheelchair. Private security patrols in the West Bank Town Centre have been extended until the end of the month. The pilot project to deal with loitering, drug use, and public drunkenness ran from mid-August until the end of September. We saw a decrease in negative activity and positive feedback from businesses. That, according to City of West Kelowna Parks and Fleet Supervisor Stacey Harding. The city hired Paladin Security to do foot patrols from noon until midnight daily and call in RCMP or Bylaw officers when necessary. Alberta Premier Rachel Notley says she's not happy with Ottawa's decision to let stand a court decision that has stalled the Trans Mountain Pipeline expansion. The feds have instead appointed former Supreme Court Justice Frank Iacobucci to oversee a new round of consultations with Indigenous communities. Okanagan weather, sunshine, clouds, some showers through the long weekend. Highs in the low teens. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, we'll have more on Kelowna's successful Memorial Cup winning bid and power poles and sidewalks as West Kelowna eating crow. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.